Hey, what is going on YouTube? What's happening, guys? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. It is Christmas Eve. I'm actually running behind here myself. I'm going to be late. My girlfriend's going to be mad at me. But I just wanted to get a video out today. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be driving to friends, family, co-workers' houses, grandma's house, something like that. So I figured I'd get a video out there. Another kind of recurring theme I've heard from a lot of people in general lately online, as well as you guys, is passive income, wanting to get a passive income stream going, and especially going into the new year. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about wanting to launch some new hustle, side hustle, business, wanting to start blogging, vlogging, YouTube channel, wanting to get some type of passive income going on in the new year. And I happened to see this post on Reddit when I woke up this morning. It was the 10 commandments of passive income. I thought there were some great gems of wisdom, some great tips in here, so I figured we'd knock out a quick video. So number 1, say no to being paid only once for your work. Being paid once by the hour is a terrible deal. Accepting this deal will ensure you always have to work or always have little. Look for ways that the work you do can be leveraged to earn recurring income. So you guys know I'm not a big fan of the term passive income. Almost nothing's passive. I've made a couple videos about this in the past. We've kind of joked that, you know, the only real passive income is, I oftentimes give the example of the guy who wrote the jingle for that 70s show, and he actually calls it that $70 show because every time a rerun plays, he earns $70 per rerun. Now, unless you're going to write a jingle for some commercial or television show or a movie, most likely most of us aren't going to have true 100% passive income. What I like to talk about is leveraged income, doing activities one time that can continue earning money long beyond that hour or 2 hours or 5 hours that you put into it. You know, this can include selling shirts on Amazon merch, blogging, even e-commerce, because when you start getting SEO and start kind of getting a customer base, they're going to be able to come and buy stuff when you're sleeping, when you're on vacation, when you're at your day job, whatever it may be. So I'm a huge fan of the term leveraged income instead of passive income. And that's all about not being paid once for your work. You know, if you're paid by the hour, if your employer pays you $60, actually that would be a lot, $60 for 1 hour of work, but let's just, even so, 60 hours for 1 hour of work, you're always going to have to work an hour to get that $60. Whereas with some of these other things, heck, even this YouTube video I'm making right now, it's going to take me 5, 10, 15 minutes to make this video, but it's going to live on YouTube for forever. And every person who comes and watches it, you know, potentially pennies, peanuts. But I am going to earn a little bit off every person who watches that when an ad is rolled. If I wanted to put some affiliate link in this video or something like that, again, people 2 years from now who come and watch this video, if they click that link, I'm potentially going to be paid. There's all different types of ways to be paid more than once for your work. We talk about affiliate marketing. I'm a huge fan of affiliate marketing programs that have a lifetime income or a recurring income. Things like SaaS softwares. You know, if you sign up for Shopify through my affiliate link and you stay with Shopify for 12 months, each one of those 12 months that I'm getting a cut of, you know, just for example, your Shopify course. If I get somebody to sign up for Photoshop, for example, every month I'm going to get a cut of that Photoshop subscription. And it's not a ton of money, but you see how this compounds because you have everybody from month 1, month 2, you get a few more sign-ups, same thing happens. Obviously a lot of opportunities for recurring income and being paid more than once. Selling courses, digital products, ebooks, you put in the time up front, one time, and, you know, as those continue to sell, you're not putting any more work, but you're continuing to make money. So look for opportunities where you're not only paid one time for your work, where you're continually being paid even if you're not actively working on the project. Number 2, working time in an investment for free time. Now, I don't really like how this guy described it. I would kind of describe this bullet point a little bit differently. He goes on to say, we're not here to spend our lives occupied by chores. People should work on things they feel are exciting or important and not drag themselves through long days just to make money to see them through the next long day. If you're not spending your time working now doing something you think is exciting or important, start to view all your working time as an investment and having free time later where you can do whatever you find exciting and or important. So I think both these things are great points. He seems to be talking more about work on things that you're passionate about and enjoy. And I think if you can manage to do that, that's great. However, I think the bigger point here is realize that all the work you're doing is compounding into something larger. So view the time that you're putting in upfront as an investment. Don't half-ass the time that you're putting in on things, because if you can work more efficiently and get something done and then move on, that project is hopefully going to continue to pay you passively thereafter. Number 3, value your hours, delegate accordingly. Setting up passive incomes can require a lot of active work in creating the foundations of it. Remember to be smart. Do not spend 5 hours on something you can pay someone $5 for. Your time is worth more than $1 an hour. As you make more passive income, you may have a choice of making $10,000 a month with a lot of work, or $5,000 a month with nominal work. Value your time and be ready to pay the value when outsourcing it. And I think this is an incredibly important point. I remember in my early days of hustling online, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, blogging, I would just do stupid things with my time. Let's just say, for example, if I want to grow a Pinterest or a Pinterest following, or even an Instagram following. A lot of people do like the like-follow game, right? You just go around liking and following everybody's stuff. And that does work. It's effective. But how many hours of your time did you spend there just simply doing something mindless? A lot of people don't want to shell out money, but there are bot softwares. There's softwares out there that can automatically do this activity for you for $5, $6, $10 a month. If you value your time at all, paying 1 month for one of these softwares is worth even 1 hour of your time, let alone multiple hours of your time. Also, for other kind of tedious tasks like this, hire VAs, get somebody to work for you. You have Fiverr, or you have Upwork, onlinejobs.ph. Your time is valuable. Your time can be doing bigger picture things that are going to bring in more money. So don't turn yourself into a robot or a third world worker. Outsource the things that are tedious that you shouldn't be spending your time on. Number 4, cash flow or compound. Look for methods that either produce you cash flow income or are compounding gains on a regular basis. These are much more powerful for generating large sums of money than standard capital gains. This one was a little bit kind of complicated. I don't know if he's talking more about investments here, but I think one important point to make is everything you do is compounding. Making a blog post every day, it may not seem like a lot, but over the course of a year, if you do that every day, you're going to have 365 blog posts. A lot of the affiliate money that I make today is from effort that I put back in 2009, 2010, 2011. Everything you do is going to compound, and these little things that you're doing on a regular basis and being consistent with are going to wind up making you money down the line. Number 5, you have to travel to arrive. Understand that many streams of passive income are only passive once you've done the work. Especially setting up your first passive income streams and building up enough to replace working income is likely to require upfront work that does not initially pay. Stick with it. It is worth your time in the long run. And I think what this kind of comes back to is, I've said this before, and I actually made a video a while back titled something along the lines of nothing you do at first is going to be worth it. And way back when I first started doing Amazon merch and I was making $5 a month, $15 a month, $20 a month, even $100 a month, a lot of people would have said, this isn't worth my fucking time. I'm putting 5 hours a month, 10 hours a month, 20 hours a month, and I'm making $5. This isn't worth my time. Well, obviously, I'm not a graphic designer. There was a little bit of a learning curve getting up and running. And recently, I have had a little bit of a kick in the balls with Amazon merch. My income's been cut a little bit kind of due to some problems with Amazon allowing people to just take down competitors. It is what it is. But up until the past month or so, I had anywhere from $800 to $1,200 a month completely passive coming in off Amazon merch, plus Redbubble, plus other platforms. So keep in mind, a lot of things that you do initially aren't going to be worth it, but you're laying that foundation, you're laying that groundwork that will wind up paying you later. So keep that in mind. Number 6, dedication to diligence. Just because your incomes are being made passively, do not become lackadaisical about them. Dedicate yourself to be diligent when it comes to checking up on your income methods and seeing if there are any issues you should know of or ways that you can improve what you are doing. So really, really important point here. I think a lot of times it's very easy when we're involved in passive income, when we're earning passive income, to launch some project. It's bringing in money. You kind of put it to the side. That's good. I don't need to check on it again. And over time, everything, I'm telling you guys, over time, everything is going to slowly dwindle and slowly decline. Obviously, you know, fad type products, fad type niches more so than evergreen type stuff, but nothing's ever going to run itself. If you put out ebooks, make sure, you know, every couple months you're going back and continuing to promote those ebooks. If you're doing affiliate marketing, you know, a website that you have set up and ranked in Google, if you leave it alone and don't post any new content after a couple weeks, a couple months, especially after a couple years, Google's going to say, you know, this site's been kind of abandoned. It's a little bit out of date. They may ding you a bit in the rankings. Everything that you do is going to require upkeep. I'll give you another example. I do a lot of YouTube videos in different niches, even off of this channel. Just for example, years ago, first I started affiliate marketing hoverboards, then I started importing the actual boards, and after the hoverboards died out, I wound up importing parts and selling parts. Well, that whole business kind of died out, although the videos still do get a lot of views. One area that I've been kind of stupid about, and probably something that after I finish making this video I should go do, is I haven't updated my links at all. So I have these videos getting a lot of traffic, sending people to buy hoverboard parts on Amazon. I don't believe Amazon even really allows the sale of hoverboard parts anymore, but I essentially have these affiliate links that traffic are being driven to where people want to buy, and I don't even have live links where I'm being paid. So something that I should do is go find an affiliate program that's still paying out for hoverboard part sales and replace those affiliate links in old videos. You know, what's the point of doing these activities and getting this recurring passive coming in if you're not going to capitalize on it? So, be diligent. Don't set your projects to the side. Number 7, third or under rule. Never have over a third, 33% of your income, come from one source if you are wanting to live off of passive incomes. It is good to have at least 3 different incomes that are entirely unrelated to each other. This means if there is ever some unforeseeable event that damages an industry that was making you passive income and you lose that income, it will not dramatically affect your lifestyle. Preaching to the choir here, right? We talk about this a lot. We've seen people's Amazon merch accounts get suspended, t-shirts get taken down. We've seen affiliate programs cut terms. We've seen people, shut stores down. We've seen affiliate sites that were doing really well in Google get the Google penalty and get delisted. The more income streams you have, the more secure, especially when you're dealing with third parties. Really, really important rule there. Number 8, evergreen growing. Avoid fad and flash in the pan sort of incomes. Look for things that can last decades. These are things worth investing your time into now, for decades of free time pay off later. Also look for ways to build passive income that can also grow passively. Passively and exponential income is a glorious thing. I was just talking with a buddy of mine from the channel the other day, and we were talking about ways to monetize different things. And one thing that we had kind of talked about is like if you build something entirely around yourself and your personality, in a way it's active income, right? You're continually going to have to put out content or engage with people to keep a community going or something like that. Something I've seen a lot of smart people doing is setting up Facebook groups, setting up forums, setting up membership groups. And what's kind of cool about that, when you build a community, the community kind of runs itself. People can interact between each other, and everything isn't entirely falling on your shoulders to kind of keep the discussion going or keep the content coming out. So just smart things like that. Build the community so that the community passively kind of grows itself. As far as not getting involved with fads, things like hoverboards and fidget spinners, right? You put a lot of work into growing something, you finally start doing really well, you're making money, and then, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, 3 months later, it's gone. I put a lot of time into growing the hoverboard business. I didn't put a ton of time into fidget spinners, but I made a decent dent there. But these things come, they're profitable, and then they go. And in a sense, all that work that you put in is kind of down the drain. Number 9, reinvest and scale. Be willing to put money back into improving income streams, setting up new income streams, and scaling the most successful income streams. Once you're making money, start to use that money as nitros to speed you up to make more money. I know a lot of people start out kind of bootstrapping. They don't really have money to invest in softwares and things like that. And a lot of people get a little bit stingy and they want to keep the money that they make. They don't want to put it back out there. But when you make money off a little project, use it to roll into something else. You start a drop shipping store and make some money. Use that money to order some inventory and to improve the customer experience. Use that money to find another drop shipping niche that you can get into. Use that money to buy Jungle Scout to find more products. Don't be afraid to reinvest in your business as well as reinvest in solutions that will help you scale and make your businesses more passive. That could be buying a software. That could be hiring a VA. And then lastly, number 10, be fair. Remember to share. Once you have made it, once you have made your income set up and you are making thousands a month while living a month while having your time to do whatever you want, do nice things for those worse off than you. Remember, it is the things that you cannot buy that matter the most. I think that's just an important point. You know, if you have a lot of free time from passive income, go volunteer. Join a meetup group and help out some other people who are trying to get their own passive income going. Do something to give back to the world if you have the time to do that. So, like I said, you know, I just wanted to get a video out for Christmas. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to have some time in the car today and tomorrow. And also, I've heard a lot of people are really interested in passive income streams and are looking to launch their own passive income stream going into the new year. I don't know if I'll get a chance to make a video tomorrow. I'm actually, like I said, I'm running late. I'm going to be in trouble. So I got to get running here, but I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. I greatly appreciate all you guys interacting with me, watching the videos, all the support I get from you guys. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later, guys.